So, hey everybody, how are you today? Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. I am excited about today because, first of all, I haven't been here in a while. It's been over a month since I have gone live with Nisha's Network, Insightful Moments. And so I just want to say, hey, everybody. And what a way to kick off another fall season segment of Nisha's Network and Insightful Moments with me other than getting your life right. Okay, let me just say that. Get your life right. And I said it just like that. Okay. Well, I am privileged and honored to have none other than my cousin through marriage, the famous, the queen, the one and only healthcare practitioner, holistic, vegan influencer, world renowned. You all, she has been on Oprah, she has been on Steve Harvey, she has been all over the world teaching people how to get their life right in their bodies, minds, and spirits. So I want to welcome none other than my special guest today, my cousin Karyn Calabrese. Sure. How you
Hey,
pronounce your last name? All I knew Calabrese. That's all I knew.
knows that person.
Anyway, welcome.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. You know why I'm excited? 'Cause I got somebody in my family with me for
Yes.
and my family has been kind of like, yeah, she's sweet, she's cute. We have to have some special food for her when she comes to dinner, right? But I haven't really gotten the family on board, which has been my heartstring. So just being on your show, being able to influence a little bit more, and give you some more tips and tricks on how to keep your health because I call myself an expert, but you know why I call myself an expert? Because I've done this for over 50 years. And they say anything you do it for 10 years, you get to be an expert. So I've done it for over 50 years. And then everybody's talking about vegan, vegetarian, wellness, detox classes. Everybody's talking about it, but I'm living proof that it works. Okay, because I don't know if you put up a thing, but I'm 77 years old, folks, and I've got the same energy, body. Not that there's a few more wrinkles here, but not the same. Okay, as most people in my age group, my peers are doing. I'm on no medication. I'm never sick. I'm never tired. So I think I may have a few answers for you too, Miss Keaton.
Yes. Okay, so let me just be transparent. First of all, I just told Karyn, I said, and I've been saying it, I've been to the spa and I've been saying it that I'm gonna come and get a detox and get my life right. And let me just say that doctor's reports will help you to remind you to go where you need to go. And the piece that is most important to me is to not fill my body up with a bunch of medication, more as it is the holistic approach. And not to say there's anything wrong with healthcare. We're not going to knock our physicians who are family members and friends. But what I will say is that if there's a way to get whole and healed in terms of your organs or whatever's going on, why not do it the healthier way? So, first of all, I want you to tell us a little bit,
Well,
Karen.
let me just on that subject. Let me throw in there right away.
Okay.
Are more and more doctors coming into this world? I've interviewed like Dr. Terry Mason. I've interviewed Dr. Williams. There are more and more doctors who are willing to step away from what they learned conventionally and maybe not stop doing it, but to add to it, to add the natural way to it. So my thought for most people is you may not be able to ready to go 100% my way, which I certainly believe in and know can work, but why not marry the two or at least find a doctor that's going to believe in holistic too? Because the doctors I've interviewed and worked with, they will all say we learn nothing about nutrition, we learn nothing about holistic, we get nothing of this in medical school. So they're not going to be able to give it to you unless they've embraced it on their own. The second part of that is why tell somebody some green stuff and juice is going to do the same thing these millions of dollars are going to do with all the medical things? And my response to that is, okay, sometimes you may feel you need a drug, and I'm not telling you not to do it, but do understand that that drug is not healing it, managing it.
It's managing it.
It's
Yeah.
and not necessarily that too. It's just managing whatever the challenge is that you got. So for me, and like you said, you've been talking to me. I was at your house and we've been playing out. Yeah, Karyn, I'm gonna come and do that one of these days. And I started one little thing, and one little thing is great to start, but you have so many systems in your body. One thing isn't going to do it. And she was on, and then today she got a real reason. And unfortunately, so many people do that. They wait until they have no choice.
Right.
Have a choice, but she's making another choice.
Right. And you know what? A lot of people make so many excuses about time, but really, you make time if you have to go get some type of
Chemo,
radiation or chemo or some
show up.
type of dialysis. You'll make time for that. to live. So why not make a time to take the healthy choices and the healthy route and put that inside? So I agree with that
And
clearly.
you tell people because
Hey, Karen, come closer because you
oh,
keep breaking up.
because you're not to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? The world is programmed to go in the chemical direction. I mean, when I watch TV with my husband, I'm making a list of all the foreign words from sativa, and they've all these made up chemicals that they have that are supposed to heal you. Now, I mean, every commercial on television is about that. And my answer to that is if you have a headache and you take an aspirin and the headache goes away, it doesn't mean your body didn't have enough aspirin. It just masks the problem.
Yeah.
That's what most people are doing. They're masking the problem. And it's not because you're stupid or ignorant, it's just you're programmed for that. You're programmed to believe that everything outside of you can heal and take care of you. When what I teach is you come here with the knowing and everything to heal yourself. God made that. Your every cell in your body has a job and knows it. We've just we got a better brain than the cells that God gave us, and we're going to even do this and could do that and blah blah, and I'm going to be fine. But meanwhile, you are able to get up and walk around, but you're getting older, you're getting fatter, you're getting sicker, you're getting wrinkly, and it's not coming from the heavens somewhere. It's directly related to every single thing you put in your mouth. Period. Zip. Nothing else
Right. No exercise, no nothing is gonna.
of it. It's a piece of it.
It's a piece, but it's not the main thing, right?
It's not the whole thing.
Right, right.
Spiritually, physically, emotionally. But the thing of it is, what you put in your mouth helps to make all those other decisions. And
Mm.
some that strong spiritual side, and you can shake it, and that's wonderful. But they're lacking in the other. And you see, this is a temple we've been given by God, and there's a program, there's a plan for it. But the world doesn't teach you to follow it.
Yeah, yeah, that's so good. So let me just ask you a question. So what are some of the things that you do offer and provide for those who may not know at
Okay.
the time?
A lot of people who I used to be a restaurateur. I had the second raw food restaurant in the entire country. I've had vegan restaurants in the city. I recently tried one out here in the south suburbs. Wasn't meant to be. I had to do a little digging, and but my main heart, my main joy is teaching and helping people to find a different reality, not mine, not what I say is right for you, but to clear away the clutter. Because we all come here with a different purpose of what we're supposed to learn.
Yeah,
We're all supposed to be different. So I'm not here to say everybody needs to be a raw food vegan. I wish it were so, but that's not my goal. My goal is to awaken in you to find your next best step. So what I've done to that end is I've created classes over the years. And these classes I teach to help people cross the bridges. Because you just don't go from A to Z overnight. You're not sperm one day and a baby the next. It takes 9 months, right? So
right.
it's about building the bridges of growth in your evolution. And a challenge like you've been given, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to become a victim to it. It means you're supposed to learn and become a victor over it until the every challenge is helping you to grow. So I teach these classes and I do a 9-day revival, I call it. And I call it a revival because I'm reviving in you what you already know, but you've forgotten. Or you may have tried being plant based vegan for a while or vegetarian, and you did it for a while and you tried this and tried that. But what it's designed to do is to give you 9 concentrated days of being plant based vegan. And I give you recipes, I give you places to go. You can even get vegan food now at Target and Walmart. I mean, Jewel, everybody has it. And then the next thing that comes up though when I say that is, oh, but does it have this in it? Well, it's better than what you're eating, okay? It may be some fake meat that everybody's against, but it's better than the real meat you're eating. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's finding the bridges to cross. So I give you all those bridges. I give you the little challenge. You actually get a little booklet where you uh, check your measurements.
Yeah.
Because if you give up the dairy, it's amazing how much your body starts to change when you give up the cow secretions, I call them. So we do that class. I think that's the first one coming up, and there's a free introduction to it on November 13th. And then I do a sugar break. And the sugar break everybody needs because when man was created, we had to roam the planet. We needed a lot more fruits, sugar for fuel. But now home behind their computers and ordering their food uncovered and eating the same amount. So everybody is over sugar loaded, and I'm talking about fruit too. So we go through a little sugar break and I give you alternatives to use. And by the way, with all of these classes, you're getting certain herbs and vitamins to help balance like your protein levels and blood sugar levels and stuff like this. So it isn't as difficult to change the biochemistry internally. And so we do a sugar break. It's a 10-day. And then I offer my big 28-day, 30-day detox, which is the ultimate. I do it 4 times a year myself. I'm 100% vegan, 100%, 99% raw. I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs, and I detox 4 times a year. And so I offer these series of classes, and they're cooking classes in between. So you can join for $49.95 for the month. You get me, okay? Because I meet with you once a week by Zoom to do questions, complaints. It's a classroom situation. And every week we're meeting about something, or we're having a cooking class. So it's kind of like bringing you into my world comfortably at your behind your Zoom or whatever, and we can talk about ingredients and you can work with me. But it's bringing you into my work for 40. Well, that's an introductory offer too, but we're doing it for $49.95 to start with. So I teach these classes and I live it also. So that's my main thing. I live what I teach.
Yeah. And I think that that's the most important key, is that having somebody that's living proof that this can work. And that your body can work without all of the other things that we're putting in them, as well as enjoying something different, because I have had your food and it is very delicious and it doesn't have to have all the impurities and different things that.
Well, such a no, it's dead animals. Okay, that's my main. It's putting dead animals in your body. Let's call it what it is. Okay, and it's not a natural human instinct to eat dead flesh. We only learn to do that, and we feel right because we're doing it. But everybody's got all these diseases and whatever too. So we weren't meant to eat dead flesh. And I'm not saying to take it away forever, but I'm saying give your body a brief moment. That's the 9-day revival. That's the 20-day. Give your body a brief moment to see what it feels not putting all that anger and horror and fear, because you eat that too when you eat the animal. And people spiritually, it doesn't affect you. But the young people today, with what they're growing up, you're eating that aggression, that fear and anger that the animals are going through. I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but there's scientific proof to it now. It's just not taught. And why does every major religion have a fasting time where you give up these things at some point?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
it was originally the same, but man kind of makes things comfortable for themselves. You do the Daniel thing to give yourself a little break. Okay, and I'll go for that. But the reality is, we weren't designed to eat dead flesh. And I'll give you the last one I give. So, say you go, well, I just eat chicken, and I love my chicken. Okay, so you like Harold's chicken? Okay, you like Popeye's chicken? Popeye's chicken, your grandmother's chicken. What's another chicken? Chick-fil-A. So you take all of these different companies that have chicken, and you take off all the seasonings and all the breading and all the frying and all the stuff. It's the same dead chicken underneath. You take those same seasonings and things and you put it on my mushrooms or my tofu. You don't know the difference except in your brain.
Mm.
You don't know the difference. It's how you've been programmed. And that's why I believe my classes are so important and why I have a running, because you need to continually reprogram yourself. You have been programmed from birth to go in the wrong direction. You're not stupid. It's been programmed.
Okay, so I have a question about fish.
Mm-hmm.
I am a seafood lover.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the dead fish.
Well, it's not as bad for your system. It's easier to break down than the cows or the chickens. But the reality is, I'll send you videos. Fish have, people have pet fish. They come to see them when they feed them. They have feelings too. I'm talking about murder and killing and eating anything
Wow.
that had life. God put life here for everything. And
Yeah.
the plants, you're killing them too. But you see, where you kill a plant, it regrows. When you kill the cow, nothing's going to grow anymore.
Right.
It's just kind of common sense that we're not taught. So you don't have little short intestines like a dog or a cat where you can get the dead flesh in and get it out. You have 5 feet of colon in there. And guess what? That's why you stink when you work out. It's rotting flesh. That's why your breath stinks when you wake up. That's why you get earwax. All of this is byproducts of your body taking in these dead animals on a consistent basis and not doing any kind of cleansing to get it out of your system. And then builds up more and more in your system, right? And you see, we're not actually living off of food, chunks of food. We're living off of the gases from the liquids when we chew the food till it's a liquid. So when you go to the bathroom, that stench you smell, that's what's feeding your cells. Okay.
Mm.
When you eat like me, it doesn't stink when you go to the bathroom. You don't stink when you work out. Okay. Your little pet cemeteries walking around. That's why everybody's stinking and uncomfortable. Okay.
Listen, this
What's
is the queen, okay? She is just bringing the whole truth today about our stinking situation. Come on, somebody. We got a stinking situation going on here, and we need to get cleansed.
So the symptoms coming out, that's the last piece of the pie. Then all of a sudden your body goes, you didn't take all this other stuff, the headaches and the constipation of the diarrhea. So now
Sinus, sinus.
and some other stuff, and maybe you'll wake up. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So for
Well,
my classes are the most important thing that I do because it's giving you bridges for change. It's not telling you what you have to be because you intuitively know once you start doing it. I have people that have been detoxing with me for 20, 30 years. I have professional dancers. I have judges. I have doctors. I worked with a doctor last year that was insulin dependent. We got him off his needle after 13 years. And all we did, yeah, I'm telling you, it's a God given right to regenerate. He programmed us that way. How long did the people live in the Bible? 200, 300 years, and we're happy to live to 40, 50, 60.
yeah, that's true. Come on, she preaching, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Well, let me just say the class is coming up November the 13th. That's Sunday, November 13th, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It's
Right. It's your good day.
next Sunday's November 13th. And for those of you all who don't know, wait a minute, I can't hear you, Karen. What'd you
I
say?
is it Monday or Sunday, the 13th?
Oh, it's a Monday. Monday the 13th. My apologies. Monday the 13th. The link that's going across the screen, that is the website for you all to go ahead and register for the class. $49.95. You cannot beat that with anything.
But
Okay.
this class, the first one is free.
Oh,
You know,
this is free.
first one is free, and then you register to be on to do it. Yeah, you can just sign up, come, and you'll hear a lot of what you heard today. But guess what? You need to hear it over and over and over again. They don't put one commercial on TV and expect you to run to McDonald's every day. They show it to you 50 times a day, and then pretty soon you don't even think about it. You're doing, and that's why what I say and what I do. And I have an Instagram. If you go to Karyn Calabrese Instagram, I'm doing these all the time. I have a YouTube channel. This is what I do. I try to give you the commercial over and over again so it finally sinks in like all the other garbage they're programming you for.
Wow. Well, look, we have been educated, and we're also receiving a gift today, and that is Monday, November 13th, to join the free class webinar informational that Karyn is going to provide for us. What a gift. That's a gift, you all, from a legacy, a living legacy, right? We don't have to talk about who was in the grave. We can talk about somebody that's living 77, who doesn't look it, and really it doesn't act like it either. Let me just say that she's a diva in her own right. So the bottom line is that let's go and detox our life, everyone. Come on, detox your life. Everyone detox your life. Okay. And then also we want you to go and visit the spa over in Flossmoor, Illinois. Tell us some of the services, Karyn, that are provided over there.
Thank you, Nisha. Yes. Well, I have some traditional, I have facials and the most wonderful facials on the planet. And I want to add to your listeners too, I've done no Botox, no surgery, no fillers. This is natural. I have wrinkles. But part of what happens with the detox, you actually start to see these things fade away because this is all representative of what's going on internally. Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so we have fabulous facials. We have fabulous massage, and we do pregnancy massages, all the different massages, but we have colon therapy too, colonics, where we clean out your colon. We have infrared saunas. We have hyperbaric chambers. Can I tell you, the hyperbaric chambers are everything. I've done mine for about 30 years. When man was created, the oxygen levels were 38%. After the Industrial Revolution, they were down to 22%. We're living in terms of oxygen in our environment. All cancer cells, doesn't matter where it is in your body, and all viruses, what the name of the viruses, are anaerobic. They can't live in an oxygenated environment. So you're not getting it from the air you breathe. Unless you're raw like me, you're not getting it from your food. Okay, so you're a breeding ground for all of these challenges to manifest in your body. So oxygenating your body, if you do nothing else, is a beginning of healing because it speeds up the regeneration of your cells. We have ozone bathing. They have 20 million documented cases of people healed with AIDS and cancer with ozone therapy in Germany and Canada. I've had my ozone machine for 30 years. I've been doing it for 30 years. So all of these things, yes, the food I eat is important, but the detoxing I do and the therapies I do are just as important. Like I said, it's many balls to keep in the air to keep yourself moving comfortably through this very hostile world for human beings. And then we have steam and sauna. So we have something here too called a quick cleanse. So somebody might want to come in and just try that, where we put you 15 minutes in sauna, you sweat, put you 15 minutes in ozone, you neutralize the poisons. Then we throw you in the hyperbaric chamber. The next day you look and feel like you've been on vacation for a week. I designed that for me too. Anyway, so I've got all these wonderful therapies here, colonics, just everything. And, you know, we give you free reflexology when you come in while you wait for these. It's a beautiful, beautiful environment. I'm very proud of the space. And you've been here, Nisha,
Yes,
right?
it's absolutely gorgeous. And so guess what? I'm gonna see before this marriage get away if I could squeeze in an appointment. Just at least to get the ozone and maybe that horrible thing called the colonic.
Oh,
Oh, but what's inside of me is probably worse than actually having it done.
I, I'm telling you something horrible. You know what? Most people are carrying 6 to 30 pounds of fecal matter around, not fat, fecal matter. So that's where that saying comes. You're full of, most people are.
You are full of it. Okay. Let me just say that. So let's get rid of it. ShopKarens.com for all the services for detoxing your life, for spa services, for informational, for education, and then for implementation. Because you can be educated, but if you don't implement it, guess what? It's null and void. Thank you so much for today. November 17th.
I'm sorry. My last thing, I just like to end everything with, if you don't take care of your body, the most magnificent machine you'll ever be given, where are you going to live? Thank you.
Oh, wow. If you don't take care, say it one more time.
If you don't take care of your body, the most magnificent machine you'll ever be given, where are you going to live?
Wow. And we want to live above ground and healthy. Okay. So I do anyway. So come on, everybody. Come visit the Queen in Flossmoor, Illinois. But we want to see you November 13th. Definitely go ahead and register. We'll put the registration in the link, whether you're watching by YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. We appreciate you. Thank you, Karyn. I love you so much. And look, I'm coming to fix my life or let you fix my life anyway. I know I have to do that. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you, Karyn, and we'll see everybody November 13th. Bye.